Hello everybody and welcome back to the channel. It's your friendly neighborhood farmer Raznac. In today's video I'm going to show you how to find all 12 of the hidden collectibles on the new map by Blacksheep Modding called The Valley, the Old Farm. It's a great map. Another fine, excellent work by Blacksheep Modding. They always do some really nice stuff. And with this, we get custom collectibles, not just the same old stuff. In fact, on this one, we're going on a journey and we're going to find 12 different pigeons. That's right, 12 pigeons all over the map. I will show you where each one of those are. I'll give you the map coordinates and I'll kind of show you a trick on how to get them without, without having to fly or do any like super crazy parkour. I'll show you the best way that I've figured out how to get them all. And yeah, let's get to it. Okay, for today's collection, I would recommend, my recommendation is to go ahead and get a nice telehandler, something that has a nice long telescopic front, because we're collecting pigeons and pigeons like to be up high. They like to be on top of stuff and up in trees, and very few of the collectibles are actually manageable without some kind of lifting device, without something being able to get you up in the air. So I would recommend lease you up a telehandler, $5 grand to lease the telehandler. And when we get all of our collectibles, all of them, you're going to end up with $800,000. So it's worth it to invest a little bit of money in the telehandler. We're going to be, let me go ahead and pull up a little bit of a map that shows each one of the yellow dots. We're going to be working clockwise around the map. So we're going to start up here in the top left-hand corner near fields 1 and 3. We're going to get a couple collectibles, move across the map from west to east and then south, and then back across the map from east to west, and I will show you how to find all 12 of those. So our first one, pigeon number 1, is right here at the BGA. You can fast travel here to the BGA if you want to, or you can drive up here, but the best way to get to this one is you're going to climb up on top of the BGA. You actually won't need any kind of lifting device for this one. It's one of the few, and then you're going to come over here. So if we're on this again, I'll kind of show you the top. There's the digesters, there's the pits. You have these three tanks, 3 fermenters. You're going to come up the back side of this fermenter, walk over top of the dome, and then right here at 344.21, you're going to find our first pigeon. And they're very well hidden, because you wouldn't think that's a collectible, but that is a collectible. So if we pull up F1 and we hit collect, $50,000, and we found our first competition pigeon. All right, let's go on to the next one. Pigeon number 2 can be found up here in the top corner of the map, right here in the lime production or the GCHB grain elevator. Here's field number 3, 4, and 5, and you'll find this little complex right here. And again, these are all kind of tough to get to. If you're on PC and you have easy dev controls, you can just turn on flight if you wanted to. I mean, if you just want, and then you could just kind of like fly up wherever you needed to. But unfortunately, for the folks on console, they don't have that option. They don't have the option just to kind of fly around wherever they want to. So if you're one of those, or if you want to give yourself a little challenge, like I said, grab you a telehandler, and what you're going to do is right here at the entrance to the grain elevator, you're going to extend your boom all the way up, and then you're going to get nice and close to the building like so, and then you're going to climb up your telehandler arm like a ladder all the way up. Now when you get to this one, you want to hug this side. You want to stay really close to this side of the building and this tower, because there's no collisions here. You'll just fall right through the roof. So you want to kind of stay over here. If you go out here into the middle, you're going to fall through. And I don't know why, but there's just no collisions there. So again, up the telehandler, stick close to this wall, and then you're just going to parkour all the way up to the top of the building. And then once you get up here, you're going to find our second pigeon at 332,185. 332,185. Another $50,000. See, easy enough. Telehandler. It's like a ladder on wheels. That's what it is. Let's go get the next one. Our third pigeon can be found here at the shop. Oh, sorry about that. Right here at the vehicle shop, the John Deere workshop. What you're going to do is you're going to drive around back until you see the repair bay. Right here, you can see this repair bay. You can drive on in here with your telehandler. And then up there on the beam, this might be hard to see, you will see our next pigeon. Kind of extend our telehandler to get to the pigeon, if I can make it work, because I'm not good at this. There we go. And then again, you're gonna get your telehandler, and then you're gonna walk up to the pigeon, just like so. And this is at 892,248, 892,248, and well, kind of have to get closer. Come on. Oh, stubborn thing. Let me lower this just a little bit. I was running into the ceiling. There you go. There it is. 893,248. Boop. That's the pigeon. That's our third one. Telehandler for the win. Blacksheep did not make these easy at all. This next one can be found right here on the map. Here is field 16. This is the Che Miche Efredo. Here's the animal dealer and another animal dealer tip point. But just south of field 16, right in the middle, you're going to find this house right here. And you can drive into the hedge right here. You can get in to the driveway. And what you're going to do is bring your telehandler around the side of the house. And then in this first tree right here, you're going to find pigeon number 4. So you just go ahead and walk up there. There's the pigeon. You kind of have to do a little parkour jumping. And at 1062.98, we can find our next competition pigeon. There you go. See? Easy enough. Let's find some more. Pigeons number 5 and 6 can be found really, really close together. Pigeons 5 and 6 you will find over here. The oil mill, the cereal place, the grape processing unit. There's a couple of them right here. There's one right here and this one that we're about to find. So fields 47, 42, 43. There's 2 pigeons in this little area right here. And the first one is right here at this Ets Francais Cereals. So the French cereal. I don't know. I don't speak French, but whatever that says. So you're going to come inside of right here, the way station. You actually pull through there, which is really cool. On this map, just come, these gates are animated. When you pull in, they open. It actually has a scale. So it's a pretty neat sell point, actually. But right here on this this little balcony, this little metal out, you will find pigeon number 5. And if you just, again, position your telehandler so you can walk right up to it, you will find our little pigeon sitting right here at 1822,477. 1822,477 is that pigeon. Boop, $50,000. And the next one is very, very close. You can just drive over there in just a second. So we'll do this real quick, all in one segment, save some editing time. And while we're here, if you're liking the video and if it's helpful, give it a thumbs up. Say something in the comments. Just let me know how good a job I'm doing. But no, really, smash that thumbs up button. It really, really, really does help. And if you haven't subscribed to the channel, just drop a little sub right there. And you can see our next pigeon is right here. Again, our first one was right here on there, 47, 42, 43. Right here's the grape processing unit behind us. And then you'll see this little drive through and you'll see our pigeon kind of sitting right up there. And we'll grab our telehandler and just kind of, again, put the telehandler in position like a ladder truck, like you would if you're a firefighter. And you can just, if you don't have easy dev to fly, You know, because if you could fly, why get a telehandler? You just fly up there and get it. But right there at 1858 540 is pigeon number 6. We're already halfway done. On to the next ones. Pigeon number 7 can be found on this little island right here. Here's fields 24, 25, 26, field 50. You'll find this little island out here in the middle of the river, and there is one of our pigeons who escaped from the farm is there. And I found the best way to do this is you just drive through that hedge by the road, and you're going to have to cross the river. And it says do not drive too deeply, but it's not deep enough to flood out your engine. Once you get on top of this island, you'll see a big tree, and you can kind of see there's our pigeon right there. He's hiding in the tree. And like all the other times, we're just going to extend our boom and kind of put it in a position where we can get to the bird, which I think that's close enough. We're about to find out. Climb up there, do a little parkour. Oh no, I missed. I missed. Steve Carell would be hardcore parkour. Hardcore parkour. Hang on. There we go. Got to jump up on the branch. And here is our next pigeon at 1758 725. 1758 725. Boop, 50,000. And on to the next ones. While we head up to pigeon number 8, you're probably wondering, Raz, where do all these pigeons go when you collect them? Because in maps past, sometimes we have a toy shop where all the toys show up, or in another, when we found all the black sheep for Black Sheep's other map, they all kind of showed up in the shop on a shelf. Well, here the pigeons actually show up at the farm. As you collect them, you will start to see pigeons right here at your farm. Here's one of them that we've collected. You can see one here on the telephone line. Another pigeon right here on top of the chicken coop. There's a couple up there on top of the house. And you'll start seeing the pigeons will kind of appear in this courtyard as you find all of them. And once you find all 12, you get a cash bonus. And then all of your pigeons will be back home. So pigeon number 8 is here at the main farm. And again, it's another one of those that you're gonna have to have a way to get up in a tree. Unfortunately, there's no way around it. They did a really good job at making these kind of inaccessible from the ground. So you're gonna drive up here to the top of the main farm here, and I will show you on the map. When you start the game, you start with this area and then one right here. And we have a collectible right here by the cow barn. There's another collectible right here by the pigsty. So we'll take care of this cow barn one first. And it's up here in this tree somewhere, way up there. This one might be tough to get with the telehandler. I don't know. We'll see. It's that pigeon is way up there, way up in that tree. Ooh, I don't know. This one might be tough. Let's see if we can get to it. Oh no, we got it. We got it. And then jump out on the limb. And there we go. There's pigeon number 8, 1404, 1305. I say it, but I gotta get closer. Another $50,000. All right, the next pigeon, we're gonna drive up to the pigsty, and I'll show you how to get that one. Pigeon number 9 can be found. Oh, I need to turn autosave off. You're such a failure, Raz. Pigeon number 9 can be found here at the pigsty, which is a little pig farm that you start with if you start a new farmer. You can just come right up here to the pigsty. Again, you're gonna have to bring something that gets you up in the air, because our pigeon, he's hiding up in the rafters of the shed near the pigsty. There's the pigsty. Here's one of the green tube sheds, or hanger, or Kwanzaa hut, whatever you want to call it. Up here above those, you'll find one of these sheds right here, and in the rafters you will find one of our pigeons. So let's get this into position. And like I said earlier in the video, if you're just kind of watching this in segments, you're like, geez, Raz, like, why don't you just fly up and get it? Because I wanted to do this and show the people who don't have the power of flight, like our friends on the console, that you can get to these without the flight. So you kind of climb up here. Again, telehandler is the best way. And right here at 1141,000 is pigeon number 9. Another 50,000. All right, go. Pigeon number 10. We're almost there, folks. Almost finished. Pigeon number 10 can be found here at the sawmill. So up here, here's field 11, field 10, field 9. Big wooded area. You're going to find the biomass heating plant, the carpentry, and the sawmill. And on top of the sawmill, up here in this like green sawdust conveyor system, that would be so cool if it was animated, you're going to walk up to the top of this and you're going to find a little pigeon hiding right up here at 621,824, 50,000. And again, that one is at the sawmill. 2 to go. Our next pigeon is electrifying. I'm sorry, it's just a really bad joke. No, it's over here in this electric, it's over here in this like power gas substation, whatever this thing is. You know, whatever this is, no, do not enter. It's a gas substation. But you can find pigeon number 11. We are right here at the grain mill. The grain mill north of field 88. Here's field 7, south of 7, north of 88. You will find pigeon number 11, and you don't need anything fancy for this one. You don't need a fancy anything. You just kind of jump in there and boop, grab our pigeon at 102.1130 is that pigeon, and then you just jump back out. That's it. That one's really easy to find. Again, right here at the grain mill inside this little gas. I'm assuming this is natural gas or water or something protected. There's, yeah, utility area. All right, one more to go. Pigeon number 12, the final pigeon, can be found very easily down here in the bottom left-hand corner of the map, fields 79 and 80. You also will find the bakery, pizzeria, and the spinnery. And in there's just kind of some residential areas right here. You're going to find, so like right down here, this is the bakery. If you go kind of just up from the bakery, you're going to find this area right here with some houses and a wall. There's some other houses, a little parking area. There's going to be a little tree right here in this little courtyard. And in that, you are going to find our final pigeon, who is kind of a pain to get to. Kind of have to like get creative. Oh, I over parkoured it. This one is actually like, without cheating, by cheating I mean flying, it can be a little troublesome to get to. It can be a little there we go. Just gotta get, I had to get my thingy in the right spot. Here at 159.1672, 159.1672, you will find our final pigeon right here hidden in the trees. And we will, well, let me collect you. Let me collect you, stupid bird. There it is, collect. Boop. That one's a little tricky. Kind of have to like get in there. And you can see we got 500,000 and a $200,000 bonus. And that's all the collectibles. That's all 12 of the pigeons, all of them. And so let's jump back to the main farm. Just real quick, we'll jump back here to the main farmhouse. Right when we spawn in here, there is a pigeon. And you can see here's one. Like I said, there's one on the chicken coop. Now we have 3 on the wire. You have 1 up there on the antenna, a couple more on the edge of the house. The pigeons just kind of appear. I thought there was one back here. They kind of appear around the yard. There's really no special collection point. Sorry, there's 1, 2, 3, 4 on the chicken coop now. You can kind of see all the pigeons there. After you find all 12 of them, there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. There's one more. We got all 12 of them, but I don't know where it's at here on the main farm, but they are here. They'll spawn in and your yard kind of changes a little bit, which is kind of neat. And then financially speaking, if we roll all the way down here, $800,000. You get $800,000 for finding all the pigeons. Nice little boost to a start. And it only took us not even a half an hour of real time to do that. $5,000 to rent a telehandler if you already don't have one. If you've already bought one and you've got one, it's even less. So, you know, 800 grand for about half an hour of gameplay. It's really nice. It helps get you started on this wonderful map by Blacksheep Modding. This thing's just a beautiful map. It's stunning. It's got a lot of, it's been around for a while. It's just been brought forward through different versions, but it's just really nice. I know there's a lot of people that really enjoy this map. And this time it has some nice features, like it has built-in bale storage right here. You can actually just get, you know, you can just put your bales right in and they get stacked for you, which is really nice. There's a lot of animated gates, animated doors, some custom productions. I think you have to muck out the cow barn. There's just all different kinds of stuff going on this one. So, you know, kudos to Black Sheep. Thank you again for another wonderful map. And thank you guys so very much for watching. Again, I hope it helped you find the collectibles you were looking for. So yeah, if it did, smash that thumbs up button. If you want to subscribe, please do. Drop a comment in the section. I like to read those. And until next time, stay safe. Thanks for watching. Caw-caw. Caw-caw. See you later. Bye-bye.